Hello and welcome to ROA's production of The Imagination Thief, an original musical with music by Anna Warren, choreographed by Cadence Rudy, art directed by Kaylin Steffins, and lighting designed by Silver Oakman. We would also like to thank our superhero sponsor, Chick-fil-A-Chanhassen, for supporting our group in such a special way, and to you for coming out to support these students. They've worked very, very hard and are very excited to share it with you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy The Imagination Thief.
Village is quiet before sound fills the street. Only for a moment, the skies don't look so bleak. Another day of fear, of what lies beyond the mist. Surrounding the village every day, never going away. Maybe the sun would be rising. We don't got one. Here all that living is getting things done. And maybe the sun is floating around somewhere up there, but it's not down here, so life goes on like nothing's wrong when it feels like everything is. I'm so sorry. Hey, I never share my secrets.
I suppose you're right.
From her own mistakes. Trust me, you're better off.
Eburnean Indigo's had a hard life. That doesn't mean that she needs your attention all the time. If anything, she's just another kid.
She's had her trouble, but that doesn't mean she gets more attention than the rest of us. No, she's different from the rest of us, so all she needs is to grow up. She needs to be more like us, a little more resilient, more hard-working, more into getting things done. All she does is sit around dreaming. If it's not right, then she's joking and scheming. Even if you have all your hopes and dreams, I wouldn't know.
Look at the mist surrounding the village. Because of the monsters, they say that it's off limits. They also say that I seem strong when I'm weak. How did they know that I can't defeat them? How did they know that I cannot beat them? I can save the entire village. If I really try, then I can change their minds. Yeah, this is mountain village. They say that it's off
But Indigo,
No buts, Eburnean. This is my best plan yet.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
All you have to do is talk to him.
Exactly. I don't want to even go near that cart.
You don't have to. That'll be my job.
I don't know. Explain it to me again one more time.
Okay. Picture this. The Neutralizer comes in and everyone's like, "Ooh, yeah! And our hero, what would we do without you? And what did you catch this time?" And then you go up and talk to the Neutralizer like blah, 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 blah. And then I, Indigo, the cunning and clever, sneak up on behind the cart when no one's watching, grab a jar, and we run away. No one will ever know.
Why am I still friends with you? One of these days, you're going to get into trouble, big trouble, Indigo, and you're going to get me in trouble right along with you.
In trouble? Me never.
Oh, really? What about...
What's in the past is in the past. We've got a big, bright future ahead of us.
No, what...
He's here! He's here! The Neutralizer!
What is it?
Silence! I have returned.
What kind of monster did you find this time?
Did you almost eat me?
I'm going to miss my show, monster.
You didn't last more than an hour out of that fog. The monsters smell fear. They would eat you up before you had a chance to scream. I do not smell fear. That's why I'm able to guard into the mist and terrible rid of the monsters that live there.
Will we ever be safe?
You are safe inside the city. I wouldn't even bother with your perils of the outside world, but I come here to remind you of the danger for your own safety. Here's just a small danger I've collected since I've seen you last.
What's it called?
It's called the rainbow. I pulled it right out of the sky and bounded it here. And next, I have a little jar of evil. Little devils called Cruz. They peek their heads out everywhere. In some places, there are so many, you cannot step without crushing them under your feet. In this, the worst one of the batch, it's called fire. It eats all that it touches. It bites, it stings, and turns everything in its path to ashes. The black dust it leaves behind after it's done feasting. Not one of you remembers, but I remember. This beast that changed our lives, if you already know them. This beast that consumed our city so long ago and left us in agony. Fire is our enemy, and I will not stop until it's all but a horrible memory. I don't want to get anything!
I mean... What I was trying to say was, I like your shoes.
My shoes?
Well, I mean, you're surprisingly well dressed for all the monsters and dangers you face, so protector of the...
Is there something you have to say? Or are you just gonna keep being a waste of air?
No, I just wanted to tell you how amazing you are. I mean, what would we do without you?
Die! You would all die. Each and every one of you.
But why, oh, you're wonderful, powerful, yeah.
Why? Why?
I am the hero that saves you from all doom. I am the protector of the village. I am the Neutralizer! You fool! You idiot! What do you think you're doing?
I was just looking.
Looking is not something you do with your hands. I'll ask again. What were you doing?
Stealing from the cart. I stole it.
So it's the prankster! You think this is funny? Is this a game to you? No, not at all. I was just curious, and I thought what? That is all some little word to play heroes and villains? Put real people in danger to get some attention? So, the little girl wants to be important. Wants everyone looking at her. Well, are you happy? All eyes are on you. If you so badly think you are fit for the task of battling monsters, then sure you are. The monsters smell of fear. So for such a fearless girl like yourself, the mission should be no problem. Right? Right. Very well. We are leaving. Take her with us. We'll see how brave you really are. Okay. About your tricks. I'm glad you finally messed up bad enough for me to make an example of you. You know, you really do put an itch down my spine. I never quite liked it.
You're nothing but a bully. You think you're the only person around here not scared of anything? You think you're so perfect? You underestimate me.
Poor useless creature. That's the thing you just don't understand. You think monsters are the danger here. The only danger out here is me.
What do you mean?
You're trying to play my game, but you don't even know the rules. You see, all this blah, blah, blah about monsters and fearlessness and heroic deeds, it's all trash! Nothing out here is more dangerous than moi.
You don't scare me.
I don't? Well, I should!
You can't hurt me.
Indigo, is it? That's the thing you just don't understand. I can do whatever I want. This is the end of the line. Get her!
They can't hurt me. They can't. I'm too smart. And I'm too fast. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I've seen the monsters. I know they're real. I could be. Now look at me. Was that really all that they could see? They will never understand what it's like to have no one to hold your hand and to help and lift you up when you hit the ground. And I tried to be enough. It was a long shot, but I was willing to take it. A far leap, but I thought I could make it. Against the odds, but I thought I could break through. Well, I guess I'm just as wrong as they say that I am. I still believed in miracles, and that hope could come out with a little joy. I really believed I would be okay. Now it's hard to say. The last thing my parents said to me before I knew they'd have to leave me, they said to never be afraid of all the challenges coming my way. And so I tried to be strong. I tried to just hold on. A long shot, but I was willing to take it. Far away, but I thought I could make it. Against the odds, but I thought I could break it. Well, that's just as wrong as they say that I am. Still believed in miracles, and I hope to come out with a little joy. I really believed I would be okay. But is it that way when the walls are crashing down? Is it that way when I can't pick myself up off the ground? Is it that way when I am gone alone? I've got nowhere to go. Am I okay? Things will never be the same way again.
That's what I said, back when the world was beautiful. And then it wasn't.
Who's there?
Just me?
Who's me?
Just the person who's on your head. Who are you?
I'm on your head.
That's what they all say. Unless, have you learned to speak?
I've always known how to talk.
Then why haven't you said something? We could have had some conversation. Another person? I haven't seen another person.
Stay away, you monster! Don't come close.
It's really that bad, isn't it? I haven't been to the village in years, but I didn't know it got this bad.
You've been to the village?
I grew up there. Look, I'm not a monster. I'm a person, like you. Look past my appearance. I have 2 hands, just like you. 2 feet, 2 eyes. I speak just like you. Now won't you please have some tea? Yes. Tea, it is so wonderful. Oh, you know, we sometimes make tea with the most atrocious things.
I don't really have to
It's
get
quite wonderful. You don't have to go where I am gonna go.
I don't know.
Girls, get out of here! Sorry, we have some squirrel infestation. Welcome to my garden. I'm Rose Gold. What's your name? Don't worry. You're safe with me.
That's not gonna eat me, right? That thing, right there, that thing.
My flowers? No, they're harmless. Billy, Victor, where your man is? We have a guest. Sorry. Please sit down.
I'm Indigo. How long have you been out?
Billy, how long have we been here? Billy, I really need you right now. Sadly, we don't remember. It's been years, ever since the fire.
The big fire. Wait, so you lived in the village?
I used to, a long time ago, but ever since everything happened, I've been hiding out here ever since. Carmine's been hunting me.
Who's Carmine?
My goodness, what kind of fake name has he taken? The hero of the century? The great and powerful protector?
The Neutralizer?
That is the most stupidest, most weirdest, most weirdy name I have ever heard. That is the most... Carmine has lost it. He never really had all the tools in the shed, if you know what I mean. What has he been saying?
That there's monsters out in the mist and anyone who goes out there will die.
All lies.
Then what's the truth?
He clouded your mind. But there was once a time where there was no mist. In a forest full of green trees, and the sun shined down golden rays of warmth, and rainbows painted the sky every time it rained.
I don't understand.
You used to. A long time ago. I wish you could remember. Oh, So I know it's hard to believe, but the world used to be a beautiful place. Oh, the sky was so blue. I really wish you could have seen it too. It made you feel invincible, and the golden sunshine on your face made the world a different place. And it felt wonderful. The trees and the leaves and the wind and the sunshine were all so beautiful, and it's impossible to define. Could it make you feel inside the hope that you would feel arise? The worry that terrorizes gone forever in light. The world used to be such a beautiful place. You couldn't understand the feeling of sunshine on your face. The world used to be such a beautiful place. To wonder all that could be taken away.
Well, was there anything else?
Oh, the grass was so green, it just sparkled and gleamed, and it would fill every day with all the plants that would grow. They'd be truly living hope that everything would be okay. The world used to be such a beautiful place. You couldn't understand the feeling of sunshine on your face. The world used to be such a beautiful place.
You're with me, and now I see. Now I can rest.
Used to be such a beautiful place. Maybe it will be again someday.
But why did everything change? Why can't I remember anything?
Carmine was always angry. He was the only one who didn't have a jar. Our jars give us love, hope, imagination. But Carmine didn't have one. He was the only one in the village who didn't have a jar. He had always been a quiet, solemn person.
He's nothing like us.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Do you have something to say to us?
You want to play with us? Well, you can't. It's your own freak.
Please, someone, anyone love me. But instead of taking my hand, he took it into his own hands. I'll show them I'll be a hero, and this will never happen again.
Wait. The neutralizer is a fake, and you and I are the only two people who know?
Yes. Which is why you need to tell them the truth.
Me?
Yes, you.
But I'm lost. I can't find my way back.
Indigo, this is important. I know the way back to the village. I can't go back in there. You can. You can tell them the truth. You tell them the truth, I'll show you the way back.
I will. I'll be a hero.
Come on, let's get this over with. The sooner we're back, the sooner this nightmare is over.
Guess she's gone forever now.
Don't say that. Can you come back?
Oh, sweetie, I know that we all like to sleep, but there's no chance a girl so small can survive all the days together.
So I said, wait. She was just a child. She was trouble. She was one of us. She was nothing like us.
All right, go in there and tell them the truth.
But what if they don't believe me? No one ever does.
Take this, show them this, and go in there and tell them the truth.
Indigo?
Hi. So much happened. I don't even know where to start.
Ryan, did you battle monsters?
We couldn't.
I just...
Indigo, you're my hero!
Well, it wasn't exactly how I thought it would be. Everything I saw, I was terrified and all. I really felt so small in the midst of them all. You see, I was terrified of what they'd do to me. But you see, it wasn't what it seemed. I guess I never realized how tough I can be when things aren't what they seem. I never knew what a hero I could be. Being underestimated my entire life. It was like stepping into the sunlight and understanding the full-on amazing, incredible and admirable, the infinite greatness of me. Whoa, the greatness of me. Whoa. Well, you know the monsters we call grass. Yeah, grass. Well, they were the easiest to defeat. Sure, they bit and slashed, but I fought back. Now you can see they're no match for yours truly. And oh, I was all alone, so I screwed my courage to a sticking place. And I charged the monsters, closing in around me quickly, never ceasing. I fought non-stop till I was done, and I could see the war was won. I found my way back home straight through the trees, and now I'm here. It's clear, and I'm suddenly without fear. Now I realize how tough I can be when things aren't what they seem. Now I know what a hero I can be. Being underestimated my entire life. It was like stepping into the sunlight, understanding the full-on amazing, incredible and admirable. I'm not sure how it came along. It's pretty downright impossible. The infinite greatness of me.
Indigo?
Eburnean, hi.
How did you do it?
Easy and simple. These people don't believe anything you tell them.
Wait, did you make all of that up?
Not all of it.
Indigo.
It's fine, Eddie. I'm just using this story as a cover-up for now. I have bigger plans at work.
What are you possibly scheming this time? And before you ask, I won't have anything to do with it. You see where that landed last time.
But, look, what if I told you that the Neutralizer has lied to everyone?
Yeah, so have you.
But only for their own good. I just need time to figure out how to take down the evil liar.
Are you sure this doesn't have something to do with people calling you a hero?
No, I am a hero, and I'll be an even bigger one when I take down the Neutralizer.
Indigo, I know you. Ever since the fire, you've been obsessed with being a hero.
No, it's not about that. I just need space to think. I told all of you, stop asking me questions!
But Indigo can go into mist and survive. How come we can't?
She got lucky!
And if Indigo is so brave, are you two working together now?
Oh my goodness, are you?
Monsters?
time in the mist, I saw so many terrifying things. Like creatures, eating creatures, and terrible beasts.
That stupid girl! I put too much work into the power. I built up so many lives. I can't lose it all now.
Stupid, good for nothing, lying, cheating, idiot. I've spent every day since she was left on her own, trying to keep her safe, trying to keep her in line. And now look where I am, just a shadow behind the sun. She's going to ruin everything.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were here.
Oh, well, I didn't see you either. But I happen to hear that you're feeling unhappy.
It's nothing.
That's what you grown used to saying, isn't it?
Well, I mean...
You're under the shadow of your little friend. Trust me, I understand.
You do?
I used to be just like you.
You're kidding.
Look, I know what it's like to feel misunderstood.
I don't really believe you.
Well, you should. Everyone listen. Not all of us know what it's like to feel misunderstood. But Eburnean, I promise you, if you tell me what you're going through, then I can tell you what to do. I'm listening.
Indigo lied. It's all women lies. And I tried to talk to her, but she wouldn't even try to make it right. And now she's trying to move on, get over her mom or dad. All that she wants is to try to save the whole village from literally no one.
What do you mean, no one?
There are no monsters. No monsters beyond the mist. And I told her she missed the point after she tried to explain it to her after she went crazy and told the whole village how tough she could be. All the flair and the greatest of me. And now it's her fault that I walk hot and literally questioning everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Eburnean, I know what you should do.
What?
Just tell the truth.
I don't know.
Just picture it. But why is the question? Why did she lie? No one lies without motive.
She's always been obsessed with being a hero. Hero this, hero that. Ever since...
Ever since what?
It's not my story to tell.
Oh, please, the girl who lost her parents to the fire. I know the sad story. But what do you know? I'm sure not much.
I know a lot, actually. I know more than anyone. When the house fell in on our family, back in the fire that ravaged the village, her parents were trapped under fallen rafters and boards. Indigo tried to save them, but she was too little.
My dear, it's okay. It's all right.
But I have to save you. I can't leave you.
No time for you to get out here before it's too late. You have to go, my darling. It's going to be okay. You have to go. You have to be strong. Go. Go.
I'll find you help. Everything's going to be okay. Someone help me, please. Someone help me, please. Someone do this. Please, someone help me. Someone help me. Please, someone help me, please.
The house collapsed, and Indigo never forgave herself. So she swore that she would never be too small or too weak ever again.
I'll be a hero, and this will never happen again.
Such a voice for someone who does not speak. Shame, it's a shame that all the people listen to that liar and not you.
I'm not special. I'm not the one who should be listened to. And actually, for that matter, you shouldn't be listened to either. You're lying to us all.
But only for their own good. I need to protect them from the monsters out there. But boy, you can tell them all the truth.
No one would listen.
But here's the thing. The people will listen to me. I can be your platform. I will give you the voice you deserve. If You tell the people the truth.
The whole truth?
And nothing but the truth.
All right, but on one condition. That you tell the truth as well. We'll tell the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
Indigo? We've been talking about your previous adventure. You were so brave. We were talking and we just wondered. It's hard to explain. You defeated those monsters so well that it seems unreal. What do you mean? Let's just say that none of us have the bravery to take such a far leap to let people wondering. Indigo, would you like to be ruled over us? I know it's as crazy what you was. The whole town's at your feet, Indigo. Why not take another leap, Indigo? We'll give you everything. You'll be the ruler over us.
Oh, Davanni.
Hi, my name is Lime Green. My mom says that you are good at everything. I can't believe I'm finally meeting you. You're like my hero.
Indigo, you're the fighting ruler over us. Monster fighter, we trust that you will never lie or deny the courage that you would put inside our lives. We know that we'll be alright, just fine with you. Fighting ruler over us.
Ah, now wasn't that lovely? The little girl is now so important. But our big hero isn't all she made herself out to be, is she?
He's right. Indigo's lying.
Go on, tell everyone what our hero hasn't.
Indigo didn't really get through the mist on her own. She learned the truth, which she did not tell any of us.
Isn't that right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't? Well, let me see if I can jog your memory.
Leave me alone! I trusted you. I told you to tell them the truth. Tell them!
Not I don't think so. I think you've had plenty of time to talk.
Don't hurt her.
You silly, silly girl. You made up a lot of stories to make yourself look good, but it doesn't look very good now. Does it?
It's you! You're the one who got us into this mess in the first place.
Me? Why, I would never. Come on, really. Who do you think these lovely people will believe? Me, the one who's protecting them for years and years and years? Or you, an attention-seeking girl who lied to everyone's faces?
Fine, I did lie. There were 100 monsters. It's all lies. Should have told you on the first place.
No monsters? The lies just don't stop, do they?
What?
How can you say there are no monsters when I have one right here? This is Fire Girl, and it's real. And if I remember correctly, you know this mortal enemies, let's just say?
Will some of you please help?
Help me! For what's in your life, help me!
Help! Well, somebody
Please, help!
put the plastic fire out.
I'm so sorry. You're my hero. You saved me.
Yes, you know. You saved me. You're my hero. And you always have.
Let go of me! I knew you'd cause trouble! I should have gotten rid of you long ago!
I can't go back. Not how things used to be. What, back when everyone was happy? Back when everyone was free? Not everyone was happy! I wasn't happy. Everyone else was, but I wasn't. You all will hate me even more for this.
Yes. You've hurt us, but we've hurt you as well. Carmine, I'm sorry you felt left out as a kid. I'm sorry you felt unloved.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
But I did such terrible things. I lied.
We forgive you. Now, how are you going to make it right?
I never understood the purpose. Putting others before yourself. Making someone's life easier. When you're the one needing help. But like a spark igniting something in my chest. I'd forgotten I'd possessed. The feeling that grows when you're not alone. And you know there's still hope cause somebody is holding you up. When you're not alone, the world feels just like home. And when you're not alone, things don't seem so scary anymore. And broken worlds can be made beautiful when you're not alone. I'm not alone. So take this jar away from me. And you see how beautiful the world can be.
Sunshine on your face makes the world a different place.
Spark igniting everything I
Every single part of me. The colors that glow out of darkness and loneliness, lighting up everything that's all around us. So when you're not alone, the world feels just like home. When you're not alone, you can achieve my hopes and dreams, and you will know they will help you grow.
Well, you were right, Roosevelt. The world really is a beautiful place. When you're not alone, the world feels just like home. And when you're not alone, things don't seem so scary anymore. And broken worlds can be made beautiful when you're not alone. I'm not alone.
I love how they, so I told them not to. Very grateful that you all came to support them, and it just means so much to me, and I know so much to all of them. If you have to get going, go ahead and leave. We are going to do a small Q&A because there's so much that you see that happened like on stage, but they have put so much more into the show that happens behind the scenes, and so I just wanted to extend it out to people if they would like to ask questions or get to know more about what they did and how they put it together. You over there. It's my best friend. Hi. Ooh, who wants to answer? I'm gonna do as very little answering as possible. Okay, I'm gonna let Cece answer this one.
I feel like for me it was just getting to see this all get put together bit by bit, and to see how it turned out in the end, and just getting to enjoy it, the time with my friends.
I'd also like to add to that, I had a wonderful time. When they were working on choreography up here, I would take the kids and work on scenes over in that corner over there. And as we were working through scenes, kids would go wait. And I'd be like, yeah, what's up? And they'd be like, I just put this together, that when this happens, it mirrors that this happens in the show. And it was like the most magical moments on the planet of just seeing all these light bulbs go off in kids' heads. Okay, are there any other questions? What's up, sir?
What was the hardest part?
Ooh. Okay. I feel like we had a couple of those.
Probably the last scene with the capes. We had a really hard time getting the capes in order, and then we ended up not doing the jars, but it was a hard scene. Yeah, it was a hard scene, but we got through it this time, so I'm really proud and happy with everyone who did it. So yeah.
I feel like the hardest part for me was actually knowing and memorizing the songs.
Uma, okay, last one, and then we'll do a different question.
I'm gonna say that the hardest part was when someone told me that I had to go in head voice. I was like, how dare you? How dare you?
Okay, I see how it is. All right, do we have any other questions? Yes. Oh, that's a great question. So I came up with the idea last year's show, pretty much. So the day we put on the show, I was like, okay, I have this concept for a show, and it just kind of started as a concept. And then our student leaders, while we're doing this, if you're a student leader, do you want to stand up quickly? Yes. So this is our student leadership team. They are a very, very talented bunch. Everyone on this stage is talented. They are just kind of an older group of students who have decided that they'd like to practice more of their leadership skills and how they put on a project together. So they helped me over the school year put together the script. Anna Warren wrote the music. Another funny story is I told Anna at the very beginning when I was like, okay, you can write the music, but you cannot be a lead. And then through a roundabout way, through being the understudy, she ended up being the lead, which you did wonderful. It was just very silly how it worked out that way. It was wonderful. Yes, I'm proud of all of them. But so the idea came from that, and it also came a little bit from my first ever script that I wrote. I wasn't ever able to put on. And so one of the characters was named Indigo, and there was a lot of similar concepts that were not at all the same, but very similar that I loved that I came up with, and I was like, let's bring it and make it into a thing. So that's where that came from. They all had a piece in writing it, but yeah. Any other questions? Yes?
How long have you been practicing this?
Yes, sir. Does someone else want to answer this? Or it's just kind of a generic question. Yeah, since the second week in July. So they had auditions in June, very beginning of June. They had their scripts and the music, and then they showed up at kind of middle, early July. Yeah. Yes.
What is the age range of everyone that put on the show?
Okay, if you are the 2 6-year-olds, do you want to stand up and wave because you guys are amazing? So we have 2 6-year-olds. We have 2 6-year-olds, and they so our age, like our technical age, is 7, and then there's kind of like special requirements if you're a little bit younger than that. So they've been trooping here, and our oldest, I'm technically the oldest, I believe, because I'm 18. But who is the oldest student? Is there someone who's 16?
Turning 17.
Yeah, so who was the oldest? Yes. Do you... Okay. Do you have other questions for any of the actors? Or there's also tech people back there who have been working on stuff. Yes, my mom.
Something you did not know before you were in this production that you now know.
Does someone want to answer that? Lulu, you seem very, very eager to answer.
So, this is downstage, and that is upstage.
Yes, sir.
That I had to die in a fire.
It's gonna be like 6.
Okay, like technical wise, y'all.
No. That you can get hit with a jar of fire and not have any hospital bills?
Okay, anyone technically, like something so skill you learned? Y'all, I love all of you.
I learned how to quickly take care of myself because I got sick before the show. I'm better now, but I had to learn how to sing in a different part of my voice. Like, I had to relearn stuff, and that was really interesting because I feel like in this particular experience, because the stuff was new, it allowed more room to work with it, which was really interesting.
Yes, Uma got laryngitis and we all got very scared for a little bit, but she powered through and did wonderful. Cece and then, you guys, there's so many of you. Okay, we'll do Cece and then Cole, and then we'll move on to a new question.
How to overact. I've always just acted, but then I learned that if you wanted the audience to be able to understand what you're saying without just hearing the words and to see the face as well, you had to overact.
Yes, so we talked a lot about that. We talked about the difference between screen acting and play acting. So how screen acting, you use your emotions on the inside, whereas on the stage, you have to use your body to express emotions. Did you have something that you learned? Yeah, can I trust you? Yes?
I learned how to use this thing. Very, very complicated. But yes, I also learned how to use a smoke machine, which might come in handy later. I don't know when, but who knows?
Yes, they also learned how to, so Cadence was calling the show, and so while you guys are all watching the show, in our headpieces is lighting cue, 17, like all the cues are going, and they learned how to do all that. It was wonderful. Do you have any other questions? You, sir.
Cruz, what was your most challenging part of being a lead of the show?
Not a lead.
That's an overstatement. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. That's an overstatement, but I'll lead. Laughing because when I was getting mad at Anna, it's just too funny. I could not laugh.
You did it, though.
Yes. Yes, that was my notes for him every single night. Cruz, you're so funny, but you can't laugh at your own jokes. Okay, we'll take Jennifer, hi! Ooh. Well, everything was color themed, and so as I was going through the script, all of the characters had color names, if you didn't pick up on that. And I was thinking about because the bad guy would have to get rid of the color, so I was thinking about what kind of name would kind of go with that, and there wasn't very many good options, and then I found that when you neutralize something, you bring it to neutral, you know, obviously. And I was like, there's a fancier way to say that, but I'm tired. And so I was like, his concept is, he's been very hurt. Yes, and so he lashes out, he lashes out and hurts other people to keep himself safe. That was kind of some of the things that they uncovered as we were going through it. Do we have like 2-3 more questions? Yes, sir.
Do you have any advice for writing a play?
Wow, yeah. Man, you guys don't have that kind of time. My advice would be to just start. It doesn't matter if you know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're doing. You can Google ideas actually technically how you do it. I would say find as many scripts that you can and read as many scripts that you can, because that's how I learned the formatting of it and how it would maybe look on paper. But just watch as many plays as you can and read as many plays as you can, and then just write. And the more that you write, the better that you're gonna get. That's my advice. Yes?
How much did the final product differ from the script when you wrote it?
That's such a good question. Uma, no. So this lovely lady right here ad-libbed so much today that I didn't know that I wrote the show. But it made it so much better. You added so she had Billy and Victor to work with, but then you talked to Billy and Victor all the time. She was probably our biggest ad-libber. I love you. You're amazing. Spice, yes. And yeah, I mean, other than that, other than Uma and her beautiful embellishments, I think it was pretty much close to the original script. There was a couple things we changed during the thing to make it make more sense, but yes.
I have a question.
Yes. When I ad-libbed, did it make you sad? No, it didn't. It made me very happy. I was over in that corner laughing my eyes out, crying. It was so funny. I enjoyed it, surprisingly. Okay, like 1 to 2 more questions. Yes? We've gone through, this is our third, fourth, 5. This is probably our 5th time running it through all the way fully, and this is our first time actually doing it where we had all of the capes in the cart before it actually came out, which was a miracle. Yeah, no, this was like the first time everything went smoothly, so yeah. Yes?
How do you get all the costumes together?
So I did a lot of thrifting beforehand. Uma was our costumer. She did a wonderful job. And it's mainly thrifting. Some of the costumes are stuff that families have, but most of it is like thrifted and pulled together. Yes?
Another thing I would like to say about the costumes is that some of the outfits, I sat there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this outfit. And then there started to be more and more kids just appearing kind of. And I was like, okay, we're gonna sit right here and look through the box and I'm going to find at least one article of clothing.
Yes, so it was fun. We had fun with that. Okay, do we have any other questions? I don't want to keep you guys too long. Yes, over there.
At what point do you think all the actors had their lines memorized?
Ooh, I don't think we fully memorized it all.
I had one line, but they mentioned Indigo's name so many times before I said it, I forgot what the name was I was going to say in the line.
Yes, we had a lot of lines that ended up just getting mixed into a hodgepodge of villagers yelling things, which was good. Yes?
I don't have a question, I just have a comment. I think that the children all walked around a lot, ran over here, ran over there, and they all seemed to know what they were doing. They were all well rehearsed, and it was really